Hello everybody, this is Angelica and today I'm going to tell you about a nightmare with documents that a couple has to go through on the way to their marriage. So if you are a foreigner and you have decided to marry a Russian woman, and you have decided which country you're going to marry in. So if it's not Russia, I'm going to tell you my experience that might be very helpful to you. First, you have to collect the list of documents. So your woman, she has to go to embassy. In my case, it was Embassy of Switzerland, Swiss Embassy in Moscow. I looked at site the list of documents, and I started collecting it. It took us 1.5 years go until the end this procedure. So, from the moment he proposed until the moment that we got married, it took us 1.5 years. That's a lot. First of all, your woman goes to a site, she collects all the documents from the birth certificate, marriage certificate, divorce certificate, children birth certificates. They know that she hasn't been in jail, and many other documents. In my case, there were 9 of them. And every document has to be apostilled, so a special stamp that tells that this document is original. Then this document has to be translated and notary verified. So one document has to go through 4 stages, 4 steps: copy, apostille, uh, translation, and notary. Okay? So apostille is the most expensive stamp. It costs like 2,500 rubles, like 30, 40 euros. Yes, it was 2 years ago. So for 30 euros, you multiple 9. So, and you see what it is going to be in financial aspect. Okay, then you some documents you have to wait up to 4 months. In my case, I waited for one document 3 months. It was uh, the paper for about my divorce, and my situation with children was complicated. And but finally, I got this paper. So you just relax and wait, and don't panic, don't be nervous. It's not a tragedy. Everybody goes through this same nightmare. One friend of mine, they were waiting, if I'm not mistaken, 4 months for a paper from Spanish. Spanish, I think it was embassy. She is Russian. She was going to marry a German guy, and the German guy, his nationality is Spanish. So they waited for the paper from Spain, get to Germany. Yes, and it's a challenge for your feelings to check how strong are they, because I don't think all people can wait for so long time, and these difficulties can affect, of course, your relationship. But at the end, I collected all the papers, and they made an interview. They invited me for an interview with my daughter to Moscow, where I spent like 4 hours answering different, very unpleasant and peculiar questions. I passed, uh, and be prepared for them, for the questions that they're going to ask. So you were married, you got divorced. Why do you think your future marriage will be successful? So about your children from previous marriages. So uh, questions are personal, questions are unpleasant, but you can pass them, and be sure at the end everything will be okay. If your documents right, correct, if you respected date limits, if your translation were correct and all the stamps are fine. So don't worry, everything will be okay. You just do it step by step, respecting time limits. And on the other hand, my husband, he did the same procedure in the UK. It took him less because he didn't have children. And finally, we all the packet of all the set of my documents got finally to Switzerland. The documents were delivered by special post, embassy post, and they invited us, and they proposed us the date for marriage. So at the end, it was quite fast, unexpectedly fast, because collecting documents in Russia and all this apostille and translation and waiting, it just made us think that it's absolutely undoable thing. But it's doable. I wish you to have courage. I wish you to have strong feelings that could withstand all these difficulties, challenges of these waiting procedures. That's all for today. Um, See you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.